Hello, Cancer. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your monthly tarot reading for June 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you happen to be new to my channel, welcome. And please take a moment and subscribe and help support my channel. All right, as always, take what resonates, leave the rest. So let's jump in and take a look at your cards for this month. First week, Major Arcana card, the Star. Second week in June, Major Arcana card, the Lovers. Third week, Eight of Wands. And the last week in June, Seven of Pentacles. All right, Cancer, so what I'm picking up most is there are going to be some changes coming in this month of June for you through your own efforts in regards to something that you're very focused on is what I'm picking up. Something that you're putting all your time and energy into, and I do feel it is a bit exhausting, a bit draining to you. So first week here, you are starting off with the Major Arcana card, the Star. So definitely good news that your hopes, your dreams, your prayers, your wishes are heading in the right direction. Again, this can be something in regards to something that you've been focused on, something that you have like the best intentions is what I'm picking up. You know, what we're seeing on the Star card here is this woman reaching towards this butterfly. So that's a symbol of transformation that is possibly just out of reach. So there is something that you've been wanting or working hard for. Could be in regards to someone around you. It could be in regards to your job, wanting to get a home maybe, things of that nature. And it's just out of your reach. But this is some indication of hope and guidance emerging from what could be troubled waters. You're going to find a clear sign directing you on your path. Definitely an indication I'm picking up to kind of stop focusing on what has happened in the past. Look forward, put all your energies instead to the future. There is transformation at hand this month. You just need to reach out and take it. Just focus on pure hope. Now the 17 of the Star card reduces down to 8. So there is kind of what I feel, there's abundance there, but there's an influence that I feel is coming in this week. Something that is going to influence you, the situation. Something is going to take a turn. Very transformative energy here in this first week. So let's clarify this. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. I almost feel this is you, Cancer, even though you're a water sign, where you're just really very down to earth. You make your environment very comfortable, very efficient. You're very practical in your approach to things. So you can handle your household as well as a successful job. But it's kind of like I'm picking up seeing the forest through the trees kind of energy, where you could be too focused on something like a certain detail, something in particular that like you're missing the point, so to speak. But it is a card of gathering up your resources, and it is clarifying the Star card. So it is very positive energy coming in. Tea leaf card message for this week. You have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Definitely a card indicating that you will either feel deep love or deep affection for someone or currently are. And that might be what the Star card is all about. Or that someone will have feelings of love and deep affection for you. Definitely could be what you're feeling, you know, during this first week here, Cancer. Hope. Hope for possibly working things out, I'm picking up. Second week here, Major Arcana card, the Lovers. This is definitely making choices and decisions that could affect others around you. Looking at the card here, we do see the man and the woman with the sword between them. It separated them. That can be a representation of something going on currently in your life. It could be any kind of a relationship. It could be love relationship, family, friendships, work relationships. This card is specifically about choices. Now, the man represents the conscious mind, the woman, the subconscious, and the moon here, if you see in the corner. The moon is how we choose with our mind or with our heart. So there is something that could be brewing or that you're dealing with during, this second week where there's a choice to be made. Kind of represents different ways to make decisions and definitely indicating you're being asked to consider carefully how you make the important decision before you do. Do you follow your heart? Do you do what makes sense to you? This is kind of like indicating, is it possible to choose with both your mind and your heart? Or are they forever, separated by this sword? So for some Cancer individuals, you're dealing with a choice or a decision that has to be made, and it could be in regards to someone else around you. Let's look at your clarifying card. And you have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. Look at the stormy water here. This individual is trying to keep balance. And Cancer, you are definitely, I don't want to say, I'm not picking up like walking on eggshells, but you are definitely trying to keep things on an even keel, so to speak. So there could be something coming in or possibly coming to a head in this second week where you have to make an important decision, an important choice. It's going to be in regards to you and possibly someone else around you. There's something that, is coming through that you might be like deciding to change jobs, which is going to affect the people around you. So Two of Pentacles. And this circumstance could be, following the money, as it so often can indicate. So you might be moving on to a different job, and that's going to upset your delicate balance here of, like what's going on possibly in the home environment, certainly what would be going on in your work environment, but definitely there is there could be some choice or decision that you have to make beginning in this second week here. So tea leaf card message for this week. You have Grasshopper. It says situations in the balance that require careful handling. Wow. Definitely something very delicate, something that could possibly go very wrong if you make the wrong choice. What we're looking at here is the grasshopper just barely balancing himself on a blade of grass. He is perfectly balanced at the moment, but the second he moves, he has to do it very carefully to risk falling off. So there are situations in the balance that require extremely delicate handling. I'm picking up, there could be a need for you to seek out professional advice before attempting to try to resolve whatever this is, Cancer. That's the messages coming through. Third week in June, you have the Eight of Wands. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, I always get excited when we see the Eight of Wands. Usually indicates good news coming in. And that still might be the case here, but it's, I almost feel it's coming in a roundabout way is the best way I can say it. I'm also noticing, look way in the background. Can you see way in the background here? There is a ship. We had that with your Two of Pentacles there. Keeping that delicate balance, weathering the storm, you might say. So this particular Eight of Wands, this represents you on the card here, ready to spring into action. You're watching for your opportunity, and the moment has come. There's something that you've been waiting for. Could be for, quite a while. Or it could be something that just recently came up, what you're hoping for, what you're trying to, keep things in balance, handling it very delicately. This is a very different Eight of Wands here, but this is usually Eight of Wands is something that comes in very quick. It's very urgent. This could come about in a very chaotic way, but you have to be ready to jump in. Maintain your focus. Trust your instincts, Cancer. Definitely can be getting some news or information that you have been waiting for. It could be coming in a very quick and unusual way is what I'm picking up. Definitely, we've got the bird on the top here. It's just very unusual how the wands, they're coming in, but kind of wobbly is the best way I can put it. So the news that's coming in may be a short window of time where you could take advantage to be able to take some action. So clarifying card for this. Wow, the Knight of Swords. You are really going to spring into action here. You are going to, whatever this is, you're going to react to it very quickly. Knight of Swords is not even second guessing. It's just moving forward with what's on your mind. And I think that's going to then bring about some resolution, Cancer. So for some of you, yes, this can absolutely be in regards to family, friends, relationships. It could also be in regards to taking advantage of like maybe a job opportunity that shows up and you have to move, quickly. Could be in regards to moving house, any of those scenarios. But this Knight of Swords energy is really taking action. Tea leaf card message for this week. You have pineapple and it says reconciliation. Okay, this really makes sense with what I'm picking up. Pineapple in specific represents maybe two meanings of reconciliation. On the one hand, the pineapple indicates that you could be reconciled with family, friends, or loved ones, maybe after a separation or some kind of argument. On the other hand, the pineapple can represent that you will become reconciled to accepting a disagreeable situation in your life as something that cannot be changed at the moment. I think it's really going to be the first one, that there's going to be some reconciliation with family, friends, loved ones, possibly in regards to some kind of either separation or disagreement, an argument, something that is very delicate in nature. Maybe you had to, make a decision for what's best for someone and possibly what's best for you as well, Cancer. Last week in June, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Definitely what you've been focused on, what you've been working towards, definitely looking at and reviewing. This is a card of you. You've done all you can, Cancer. There's no more that you can do. This could be in regards to this reconciliation. You've done the very best that you could do. This is a time of just taking a break and just waiting. This could be an indication here to give people time to digest what might have taken place in, the third week here. Definitely Seven of Pentacles is your effort, your planning, your resourcefulness, which is really, the Queen of Pentacles here, is all going to pay off. This is about when, the harvest comes in. It's going to be good. So I do feel this is in regards to possibly reconciling, whether it's in regards to work or family or friends, whatever it may be. This is kind of just waiting and reflecting on what might have just taken place and happened as short as maybe a week ago or just in that previous third week. Clarifying this, you have the Major Arcana card, the Magician. A card indicating you have everything you need, you have all your resources, you've done all you can at this time that you need to do. You've manifested what it is you set out to do. So it's actually a very good sign that the Magician card is actually clarifying the Seven of Pentacles because you're creating the outcome that you so desire, Cancer. Tea leaf card message for this last week. You have Fair Woman. dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This can be any female with blonde hair, gray hair, white hair. I'm picking up more blonde hair, Cancer. Certainly that could be who you were reconciling with. And it has something, it could be something that started this month. It's like a whole month leading up to this. So it certainly could be something that happened back in May, and you have to make a decision this month. And you're really keeping that delicate balance. You're very hopeful, but there's like a turn here in the third week. You have the pineapple card, reconciliation. You've got good news coming in, and you're certainly, taking advantage of it. And you're manifesting what you've focused on, what you've worked toward. And it's in regards to possibly a blonde-haired female. So certainly could be a family member, reconciliation with that family member, or it could be in regards to maybe someone at work, maybe some trouble that had been brewing from last month. Seven of Pentacles can be in regards to the work that you do, but you are manifesting the outcome that you want. So Cancer, I do see through all your hard work and effort, your focus, your energy, your hopefulness, your love. By the end of the month, you are indeed going to manifest here the outcome, the happy ending, you might say, that you desire. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Cancer family.